Okay, this is another in my Where I Run series. It's April 18th, it's Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day, a little on the chilly side. But I particularly wanted to shoot this one because this is in fact, someone's coming by. This is in fact one of my favorite places to run. This is Twin Lakes, and then the picture at the top of the web page is taken just to the right and top of this. Shot. Hoo-hoo. Okay, so this is a Westchester County trail owned by the county. These are actually bridle paths, technically. And every once in a while you run into horses. I didn't run into any horses today. I can do a loop around the lake, which is about 1.7. Then I add a stretch on of another, the out and back is 3 or thereabouts. And that gives me a nice about 4.7 mile loop. And when I trained for the marathon, I did 120 miler here where I could stop at the end of each loop and get a gel and some water, which made it bearable for 20 miles. Today, I actually did 3 loops, and I was quite tired, but I did come upon the distance core of Iona College, which is a few miles from here. They were all looping around, looking really fast. I'm going to see what happens if I do try to jog. See what this thing moves. This trail is a mix of this type of surface and a bit of rockier surface. A real mix. The county has recently replaced a number of these footbridges. So it's technically, this is Twin Lakes, and then it runs into what's known as Nature Study Woods. So let me just jog a little, see. And that goes. Because I want to get up to this little dam. And I am sore. The last lap was not pleasant. There, that's what it looks like. And of course, when this thing turns in the fall, it's brilliant. Of course, in the spring and the summer, it did. Okay, there's a sign that says no skating beyond this point. Now, that's kind of an absurd sign. Speaking of global warming, when I was a kid, this lake would freeze and people would skate on it. But it hasn't frozen in 30 years. Not even close, so. Let's see. Let's go around here. The parkway in the back, that is the Hutchinson River Parkway. North-south. Heads into Connecticut where it turns into the Merritt Parkway. Heading south, it leads you to the Bronx Whitestone Bridge. And there you have it. I'll just take it up to the loop. Little fish here. People ride horses here. And people run here. It's our bird watcher this morning. Oh, there we have it. Just a little bit up. To show. There. This is the way around the lake. And if you continue on this, you don't have to go around the lake. You can continue up and up and up, and you get up to White Plains. And it's all part of the Colonial Greenway, which my friend Eric was instrumental in getting done. Which is about a 13.1 mile total loop joining all these different trails. And I mentioned Pain to Pain. That race, this is the last stretch of that race is on Twin Lakes and the Nature Study. If you look down there where the graffiti is, the wooden fill graffiti, that's a footbridge, and then you go underneath there, and that trail takes you towards Iona College. It kind of ends near my house. And the end of one of the trails is actually about a mile from my house, so I can run there from my house, but sometimes I'm lazy and I drive, as I did today, and I drove to a parking lot. And there's the trail coming down over that little bridge. And here is the lake. Whee! Very quiet. And it goes down underneath the where that footbridge is. It goes across the Hutchinson River, and I gotta tell you, in Westchester County, we name rivers for things that are really small. So, actually, that water goes down to the twin lake of this one, which is not so big, and then continues down in the Hudson River. And there's a full look of the lake. And the last thing I'll do is mimic where the shot is at the top of the page, which I love. And I just come through here and I say, boy, I love this little place. I've been running here for almost 40 years. Whew. And around here is where the picture is taken. Give you a frame of reference. And over there is the lake. The trail goes along the lake for a little bit, and then it kind of goes close to the lake and kind of serpentines a little bit. It's generally in pretty good shape. We lost a number of really nice trees in the storms earlier this year, including one really, really big one that I used to love. It was kind of a landmark as to designating left, right for a particular part of the trail, and the thing is just went completely on its side, and there's a huge ball of its base. Trees here went down either by breaking, snapping, and a lot of those happened, or by simply just toppling over, and the whole root system disappeared from a lot of these trees, and down it went. It's just really sad. The county does a pretty good job of cleaning these things up pretty quickly. There are a couple of trees that are still down that you have to hurdle, which makes me feel like a steeplechaser, but there we have it. Okay, so this concludes this morning's episode of Where I Run.